Why aren't people talking about this new Pixar trailer? Is it because it looks like one of those Grubhub commercials or like a DoorDash commercial? This literally feels like one of those videos you see on a corporate ad before you watch a video on YouTube. And maybe people don't even recognize this as Pixar's work. Thus the need for Pixar to tell us every 5 seconds that they created Inside Out 2.
Your single soy latte.
I mean, seriously, guys, I haven't even started 5 seconds into this trailer, and it's already telling me that they made Inside Out 2. Like, is that all Pixar is nowadays, guys? But all jokes aside, I feel like this series might have a lot of potential. Anyways, the name of this new trailer/series is called Win or Lose. Now, the first thing I noticed when watching this is that the animation style looks bubbly. It's very cartoony and it kind of reminds me of the Emoji Movie. Now, I apologize for reminding you that that thing actually exists. But yes, Win or Lose has a very colorful, vibrant look. Okay, so as I'm trying to watch the trailer, Pixar is already telling me that they created Inside Out 2. Look, I know I addressed this earlier, but this is kind of annoying and I'm not the only one who got annoyed. In the comment section, people are like, why is Pixar just the studio that made Inside Out 2 now? And other people are like, well, they're gonna be reminding us that they created Inside Out 2 for the next 50 years. Like, if you're gonna make a trailer and you know people wanna watch something new, an original story, you don't have to keep reminding us that you created something from the past. We know that you created Inside Out 2. At least not in the first 5 seconds, dog. Anyways, it looks like this guy is trying to ask this girl out for coffee and he fails at it.
Do you want to have coffee with...
And this strange armor kind of appears. I don't know what's going on here, but it might be a cool plot line. But it actually turns out that this isn't the first time he has asked her out on a date. It seems like he goes in there pretty frequently and keeps asking her out for coffee, And she even had to say, hey, I can't believe this happened once again.
Oh God, I can't believe this happened again.
Now, I'm surprised she didn't actually report him or call the police. Now, I'm not saying you can't hit on people, but it actually sounds like he's done this multiple times and he needs to get the hint that he shouldn't be asking her on coffee over and over again. When people say no, you know, it's kind of best to just leave it alone.
Nobody laugh at Frank and stare at Frank. He's like a younger brother to me, you guys.
Dang, did she just friend zone this dude? Okay, now I feel bad, man. That's not even like, I feel like this is giving Megamind, you guys. Can I get some Megamind fans in here, please? Do you guys remember Hal, AKA the Titan? Please, Pixar, please, whatever you do, let's get another Hal/Titan in there. Okay, we want to see it. But yeah, this girl kind of went out of her way to embarrass him. Probably not intentionally, but she did friend zone him publicly. As if the rejection wasn't bad enough on its own already. You don't have to announce that, hey, this guy is my brother. He's like a brother to me, everyone. Anyways, the trailer does a hard pivot to some kind of championship with the characters looking pretty young. So I'm guessing these people are probably in high school, middle school, and they're obviously nervous. And I like the way that they animated the sweat here. It's pretty detailed. In fact, it's so detailed that we actually get a character that is made up of sweat. So this is where the trailer actually started to lose me a little bit because it starts going all over the place and it's not really communicating what the story's about. Like, there was actually structure in the beginning of the trailer, but now it's just kind of random, which I don't blame. I mean, this is a series after all. I'm sure there's a lot of plots going on, a lot of episodes, so I get it. But there are so much cuts in this trailer that it kind of hurts my brain a little bit. Like, I understand the younger generation has a lower attention span, but can these trailers like relax with the camera zooms, the cutting, the switching of animation styles? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, I feel like I just consumed a bunch of sugar and I'm having a sugar rush, a brain freeze. Relax, Pixar, you can relax, dude. Anyways, I wrote down some notes. When I was watching this trailer, it actually reminded me of The Amazing World of Gumball. It gave me that vibe, you know what I mean? You see how they have all these camera angles, the cartoon characters, two-dimensional animation, three-dimensional animation. This is really a reminder of The Amazing World of Gumball and how they also utilized humor. I'm gonna put my money on that's what they were going for, or this is probably just a coincidence. But we're gonna get that comedy slapped in with a little bit of cringy moments, but intentional cringe, like in The Amazing World of Gumball. They're not gonna try to cringe us out on purpose. Well, actually they are. I'm mixing up myself. You know what I mean. They're gonna add in those funny moments. And yeah, pretty cool. Maybe this series might work, actually. Rubbing my chin here thinking about this. Anyways, so far I don't see any evidences of AI being used. You're probably like, wait, what are you talking about? AI, what? Pixar? Kalobi, what are you talking about? Kalobi, why? Well, I would ask you the same thing. We can't put this past anyone. It doesn't matter what studio they are. It doesn't matter if it's Pixar. It doesn't matter if it's Disney. It doesn't matter if it's Cartoon Network. We can't put anything past anyone. Why? Because we literally saw last week Nickelodeon using AI for Squidward tentacles during a wildcard game. So no one can sit here and say that a studio will never ever do that, especially if they're in animation. But Kolobi, isn't animation this crazy animation studio? Why would they even need to use AI to speed up the process of animation? Well, why would Nickelodeon use AI? Are you guys forgetting that they are also the GOAT in animation? They created SpongeBob, bro. But now they're taking shortcuts. Even they use some AI for handsome Squidward. I guess his face was a little too handsome for that television, and they decided to skip some corners and not hire a real animator. So nowadays I kind of am skeptical when I'm watching shows and movies and animation. I'm like, yo, in the background I just kind of question, is that possibly AI? Especially if it doesn't make any freaking sense. If it looks uncanny, that's a red flag. But again, I'm not accusing them of anything. I'm just kind of suspicious. I'm a naturally suspicious person anyways. And I can assure you that no one's really talking about AI and win or lose yet. I mean, this animation looks pretty legit. It reminds me of Luca, the actual movie. So yes, it's very bubbly, rendered really, really well. And we'll address this soon because I actually think that might be a mistake. I think that they shouldn't have rendered this movie to look like this. This movie was so well rendered that I actually thought it was a movie trailer, not a series, before clicking on the video. See, when you look at the description, it literally says that this is Pixar's first original series, which is going to be available on February 19th on Disney+. So it seems that Pixar is really trying to delve into things that are not necessarily movies, even though this is rendered like a movie. Okay, they're literally just not saving money by making it look like this. And that's coming from me. Why should I care if they save money? But I'm just telling you, that's crazy to do. But this isn't the first time they've done it. They've done that with Big Hero 6 and spin-offs and stuff like that. So why am I even tripping over this? But yeah, Pixar and Disney, they got that big bucks. They got frick you money where they can throw away anything they want. They can throw money here. They can throw money here. They don't have to cut no corners. That's why I'm saying it'll be even more hilarious if we find out that they're going to use AI in some of these in the future. I would be laughing so hard. But anyways, they are so confident in their work. They're not really thinking about how much it costs to make a series like this and to render it this well. Anyways, tell me your thoughts down below. Are you excited for Win or Lose? Are people even talking about this? I have no idea. I don't think many people are talking about it. I think people are really talking about Sonic 3. I feel like Sonic 3 is just taking over the world, but I don't know. Maybe Pixar is going to be, maybe this is going to be the next thing that people talk about, huh? It seems that the Sonic movie has taken the world by storm, and it kind of reminds me of the Mario movie not too long ago when it first released. It was huge, it was a big deal. You know, all these video game movies, everyone just kept talking about it, and it just kind of threw itself into the world and just became successful. I guess there were other avenues to make money in the movie making business. Anyways, I'm personally going to keep an eye out for this Win or Lose thing. I don't promise that I'll watch the entire, in fact, I'm just going to go and say right now, I'm probably not going to watch the entire series. But who knows, man? Who knows? I don't know. Usually I watch movies. I don't watch like series like this. Even the Big Hero 6 spin-off thing. Yeah, I was like, dude, I would rather a movie if it's going to be looking like this. But yeah, to each their own. We'll see. February 19th.